everybody, Craig O'Boyle here. Welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Shed Show. I'm Craig O'Boyle, your host. I run the O'Boyle Real Estate Group. And my topic for today is how to reach your goals by helping others reach theirs. It's born of a gentleman by the name of Zig Ziglar, motivational, famous guy, who had a saying. And that saying was, if you help enough people get everything that they want, you'll get everything that you want. And I have taken that in, and I have developed this talk today because of that influence. And in this talk, I really have 3 steps that I want to cover for you. Step 1 is clearly defining what you want out of life, what your goals are. I'm not actually going to spend much time here. There's a lot of great resources out there on how to write goals, how to figure out what you want. For some of you, I'm sure you already know it's just innate. I'm going to spend more time on step 2 and step 3. Step 2 is really, once you know what you want, you really need to become an expert in something that meets the needs of another person. For me, obviously my industry, I'm in real estate. I actually became an expert in 2 areas. The main area, the first area, and our bread and butter is meeting the housing needs of other people. So people who need to buy a home and sell a home. Been doing it for, almost 25 years. And I think we're pretty good at that. If we can help you, we'd love to. But I also spent a lot of time in becoming an expert in how to harvest profit from real estate investments. And ultimately, that area is what helps me reach some of the upper level goals that I have set for myself over the years. Now, step 2 for you is a great way to make a living. But I do not believe that it is where you should stop if you really want to get everything accomplished that you have set for yourself in life and your goals. But it is a great place to make a living. Step 3 is about leveraging that expertise that you have built over time. But it's about leveraging that expertise so that it gives greater value to another person than it does to yourself. Now, I'm going to talk here on this step about the process I've gone through for all of this. Obviously, the process of step 1, setting goals, was pretty easy for me. I'm kind of a very motivated individual, but I've worked hard to get better at that. I've built my expertise through, like I said, through years of research and trial and development of my career and doing. There's no substitute for doing. Then I would take that expertise out into the marketplace and I would find opportunities. Specifically in investment real estate, I would find opportunities to make profit. But early on in my career, I did not have the financial resources to do those things on my own. So I would find people who had a goal of passive income from real estate and resources, but not the time or the inclination or even the goal to generate the expertise to do that. And I would partner with those people. But I would partner with them in a very specific way. My partnership would make sure that they received a greater benefit at the end of the transaction or the deal than I did. And why did I do that? Well, specifically, I wanted to become their best option so that they would do it over and over with me. Inadvertently, it would build trust. I would treat their money like my own and they would walk out of the deal a big winner. I would win as well, but they would win bigger than me. And that was the key. I leveraged my expertise for them to have a greater benefit than myself. And that built trust, which in turn created more and more people who wanted to be a part of what we were doing. And that ultimately built scale. And scale is the key to reaching your top tier goals. So the question for you to ask yourself at the end of this is, what do you want out of life? What are your goals? Where do you want to go? What are you already, or what can you become an expert at that can meet the needs of somebody else? And then ultimately, can you leverage that expertise for a greater benefit to individuals than your own in such a way that you'll build scale through building trust? I think there's a lot of things out there in this world that you may already be a part of that are opportunities for you to reach your goals through this process. So get out there, help enough people get everything that they want so that you can get everything you want. I would love to hear about your successes. If you've got questions, reach out to me. I would love to answer or chat about this further. My office number is 719-576-7373. Once again, Craig O'Boyle here at the Real Estate Shed Show. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. We hope to see you on another one. Thanks and have a great day.